We'll get the kyber crystal thing in here. I'm assuming it goes in the top here, and then we'll get some.
Angry Andy reviews. Angry Andy. Angry Andy reviews. Angry Andy reviews. Angry Andy reviews. Angry Andy reviews. Don't make me destroy you.
Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and today I'm going to be unboxing and doing a quick review on this, the Darth Revan Force FX Elite Lightsaber. There he is, Revan himself on the box, as you can see. Now, the box itself is horribly damaged. I knew it was going to be horribly damaged before it arrived, so technically I have already unboxed this lightsaber because I wanted to make sure that everything was there and everything was perfectly fine, which it is. It's just that this particular lightsaber, which I've had on order for quite a while now, took a little bit longer to get here due to an unexpected journey, and we'll just leave it at that. Thankfully, the company that I bought this lightsaber, Comics and Cocktails, got it out to me quite quickly, but I'm not going to disclose exactly what happened to the lightsaber or to them because it's, you know, in different hands, if you like, that whole matter. But here we are, the lightsaber is here. I've got it right here over in this corner of the room, and here it is. This is the lightsaber in the packaging. I don't know if you can see that too well. Yes, you can. There we go. It's all there in the packaging. It's all perfectly sound and fine as far as I can tell. I'm just going to move a few things. I'm not really prepared this one. There we go. So, like I said, the box is horrifically damaged. The internal box with all the plastic and everything is perfectly fine. I don't keep the boxes anyway, so it wasn't really too much of an issue receiving a damaged box. But so long as the lightsaber itself is perfectly fine, which it is, thankfully. I'll get the noisy bit out of the way. So yeah, it comes with just a clear plastic top. It's packaged completely differently to how all the other ones are packed, which is interesting. Get them out of the way a second. But yeah, it comes with a load of different bits and pieces. This particular lightsaber, a lot of different bits and pieces that you don't get in the other Force FX ones, which I assume is why this one's an elite lightsaber. But you get the standard, you know, bit of paper or whatever, nice lovely bit of artwork of Revan himself there. You probably can't see that too well, but yep, instructions, I guess. Like I said, I've already had this out. I've already had to do a quick little test on it just to make sure, but the bulk of the exploration is still yet to be done. So let's go ahead and get a few pieces out. So for starters, you do get a stand with this. So there is the stand. Comes in two different pieces, as you can see, or is it? Yep, two different pieces. So obviously that one goes there, lightsaber sits on top there and rests that way up. We'll showcase that in a minute, we'll have a look. I mean, that's solid metal, that's not cheap plastic or anything, that is solid metal. I won't be using it myself, but you know, it's quite an interesting little piece. Not really much to it, but yeah, interesting. We'll just move that out of the way. Now, what else do you get in the box? So, apart from the stand, you also get this. So this is supposed to be the kyber crystal housed in a crystal chamber there, which is supposed to go inside the lightsaber. Just have a little thing there. I'm guessing it lights up maybe when it's inside. I'll have a look. I've not tested this yet. I don't really know much about it. I've not looked at the instructions. Probably should have done, but never mind. But there you go. There is the lightsaber kyber crystal. Now, interestingly enough, the blade is separate. Now, you won't have seen many of these with the standard Force FX lightsaber. I do think the Kit Fisto one that came out quite recently was a separate lightsaber blade, and the Kylo Ren one, which is from this range as well, the Elite range. That one of mine is an Elite one. That's just a bog standard one. But there you go. So it has a little connector there, a bit of a bright light. You can just about see all the connectors. So this will just slide into the hilt of the saber and hopefully light up perfectly fine. Just get that out of the way for a second. And now for the main event, I guess. Let's just get some plastic out of the way. We have the lightsaber itself. There you go. You can see it perfectly fine there. Activation button there. Effects button. So there are different sound effects that come with this one that you don't get on the standard Force FX lightsabers. And I do believe when you press both of them together, that changes the blade colour as well, which is something unique for this lightsaber. But there you have it. There is the saber itself. Now, for those of you that don't know, Darth Revan is a Sith Lord, obviously. The character was established in sort of like Star Wars Legends, as it's called now, in the video game Knights of the Old Republic, which came out quite a while ago, 2003 I think it was. But yes, he first made his appearance there, Darth Revan. He was a Jedi who fought in the Mandalorian Wars, who was then subsequently turned to the dark side along with his apprentice, Darth Malak. And in the video game, he is defeated in a battle, and the Jedi purge his memory, if you like, and you basically get to play the character in the game and decide whether you become a champion of the light or fall completely to the dark side again. Now, he has been made officially canon, Darth Revan, as of The Last Jedi. His kyber crystal is apparently on display in Luke's hut, and there is a legion of Sith troopers in The Rise of Skywalker called, I don't know, the Revan Legion or something like that. Not really too sure on that one. I didn't really hear it, I didn't really notice it, but I think it's in one of the graphic art books or something like that where you find out more information on him, or more information on that Sith Trooper Legion. But there you have it. So he is actually canon. There's lots of rumours that a future movie is going to be about the whole Knights of the Old Republic thing. I don't know how they do it. Don't think they probably should, to be fair, but there you have it. This is the lightsaber. And as you can see, there's some interesting little bits of detail here, especially on the grip portion. As you can see, the detailing goes right the way around. Now, I will say that there is a few things that I'm not so sure about with this lightsaber. A few things. It feels very light, which is not necessarily a bad thing in of itself, but doesn't, I don't know, there's something about it. I don't know if it's makes it feel more cheaper or whatever. It's all metal, don't get me wrong, it's all metal, but it feels more machined. These black bits in here, as you can probably see there, just about, yeah, you can see them there. You would assume they might be rubber. They're not. They're all hard plastic, and that is a little bit disappointing. And here on the emitter itself, oh yeah, by the way, these come out. This is how you get the blade in. These come out, and the whole thing here, it's loose. It's loose fitting. Spins around. That is just plastic. Yeah, it's a little bit concerning. One other thing I want to mention, I'm not sure whether this is supposed to be a design decision or not, but if you look very closely, you can, oh yeah, you can just about see here on the spike, you can see markings where it looks like it's been machine manufactured, either in, you know, with that specific design in mind. I mean, you can't feel it. You can't feel any like bumps or anything, but it looks like it's been 3D printed. You know, like that, if anyone's done any 3D printing or seen anything 3D printed, there's got lines all the way along it. I mean, it's literally, there's lines all the way along. You can see, there you go, you can see them. Like, specific markings. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a design idea, but it just looks a bit weird. That's the thing with this lightsaber. I think it looks great. I think it is a very good collector's piece to have, a display piece to have, but it looks weird. It feels weird, it looks weird, and it sounds weird. That thing at the top there is frustrating. It's annoying. That little bit there, you notice it straight away. So yeah, there's a few gripes about this lightsaber that I have, which, yeah, not so sure. But let's just get on to, Jesus Christ, my word, that is, oh, my God. Bloody hell. Well, you can tell it's metal because it's squeaking. Jesus. Don't do it again. Oh man. Right, okay. There you have it. This is the questionable things. So what we'll do first, tell you what we'll do. We'll get the kyber crystal thing in here. I'm assuming it goes in the top here. And then we'll get some... Oh, bloody hell. That's it. That's the thing that makes all the noise at the top of the emitter. Let's get the kyber crystal in. So that, as you can see, there is a nice lovely gap there. So the blade will go in there as well. But yes, the kyber crystal should just go straight in here. It does. Do we put that back over? I don't know. Let's just go. Probably should have read the instructions properly. Like I said, I've only tested this with the blade in. I've not tried this at all. Okay. I think this is more to keep the blade in place, to stop it jiggling a bit. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh man. That is horrendous. Yeah. Okay, but there you go. So the batteries go in there, bog standard battery chassis. There we are. Now, interesting enough, a lot of the lightsabers recently have been AAAs. This is a AA. What have I done with them? So yeah, you need AAAs for this one, not AAAs. As with all the others, I'm dropping things everywhere. But yeah, there you go. So it takes 3 AAs. Let's just get them in. I did have these prepared at least. Okay, let's get this in and let's see what happens with the crystal in. It's going to squeak again. Nope, didn't. Okay. So it makes a nice lovely little noise. I don't know if you can hear that properly. Let's go. Come on. Ooh, that's lovely, that. And... oh, okay. Guessing that's just it. Doesn't do anything else, doesn't make any other noises with the crystal in, but it does have a nice lovely light. Can you see that? Oh, lovely little purple light there. Interesting. And it's a lot brighter. There you go, you can probably see it better there maybe? No, not really. So my light setup is not working, it's not helping this at all, but the light isn't very bright. It is a purple light. I can look straight down it without blinding myself. But yes, there's nothing much else to say about that. It doesn't do anything else, it just makes that lovely little noise. I'm guessing that's mainly just for a display piece, I guess, to sit alongside the saber. I'm not entirely sure. Here we go, I can't get this out now. There we are. So that's the kyber crystal. Again, I think it's just for display. I don't think it's designed to do anything particularly special or whatever. Yeah, there's no residual light or anything in there. There might be if you leave it in longer. I don't really know. I'm not really too bothered about it, to be fair. There you have it. That is the kyber crystal just on its own. Now what I'm going to do is get the blade in. Let's just get on with it, shall we? I did say this was going to be a fairly quick one. It's not. It's turning into a bit of a gripe session. But there you go. So one interesting thing to note, I've seen a lot of things on other reviews when I was looking at, you know, what other people thought about this, is that some people saying that the electronics are a bit iffy. Now one thing to note, if you get one of these yourself, it just needs to go in. It doesn't just sit in, you need to turn it. So you need to push it down and turn it. Push it down and turn it, and that locks the blade in place so it doesn't come out. You see, you can hear it. It won't come out straight away. You need to push it in just a little bit, turn it, and it locks it in place perfectly fine there. So let's get a cover over the top. There we go. I got them spikes are quite sore actually. If you got big fingers, if you got, I'm not gonna say, if you got big fingers and you're trying to screw that in, you're gonna catch your finger under there. This little bit here, that's quite, it's quite sharp. It's quite sharp. There you go. So there you have it. There it is with the blade in. As you can see, there's the ignition. So what I'm going to do, get it lit up now. I'm not sure what colour it's going to be initially. It's quite loud. That's loud. So there you have it. It's purple. So obviously Revan, the character, has 2 different lightsabers in canon, a purple one and a red one, but with this particular saber you get both colours. So there you go. Oh, that's very sensitive. There's no smooth swing, unfortunately. Still no smooth smooth swing with the Force FX Lightsabers, but obviously you need to get, you know, different company made lightsaber, I guess. Still quite sensitive, I guess. Let's do the old clash test, because the last few lightsabers have been quite rubbish. There we go. So this does have flash on clash, which is a feature for the Elites. That's better than the Count Dooku one. The Count Dooku one wasn't working properly at all. It took ages for it to work properly with the clash effect. Let's try some of the other things, shall we? If you look there, if you press the green button here, if you hold it down, you get like a molten effect. You can probably just about see it there. Just at the top of the saber. Like cutting through a metal doorway or something like that. Now if you press the button individually, just press it one time, you get just like deflecting blaster bolts. Can't really see it properly. There you go, you can just about see it. Just about see it. And that is that. That's really loud. The ignition and the power down is really, really loud. Really loud. I like it. Needs the volume. Right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to change it, hopefully, to red. Let's see if it works. So, that works pretty well. So you hold both the green and the red buttons down. Do it again. There you go. See? That's quite cool. It's quite a cool effect. Hold it down again. There you go. Doesn't really change the sound effects too much. I think the flashing works probably better on it. There you go. You can see the molten effect a little bit better on there. Let's just do the blaster. So yeah, the blaster effects work pretty well on the red. Colour's quite solid. Oh, I didn't even touch it then. I think the colour is probably more solid when it's red as opposed to purple, which is quite interesting. I can see some gaps in the LEDs when it's purple. Let's go back. Can't see them on the screen. There are definitely some gaps there in the LEDs. I think the blade actually has some markings as well. Let me power it down. I won't be able to see on screen, but I'm sure the blade has some either markings on the inside or on the outside. No, they're definitely on the inside. Can't really see. You can't see anything on camera either. Interesting. That is interesting. I can definitely see them on the inside. Wow, okay. That is quite interesting. There you have it. There is all the effects and the ignition for both sides and the and the powering down for both sides. I'm just going to remove the blade again. But yeah, there are quite a few nitpicks that I have with regards this saber. Interesting, very interesting. As a display piece, like I said, I think it does look pretty good. I think it'll look great on anyone's collection. Just trying to figure out where I'm going to put it. I've still not got my other ones up that I've bought. But yes. As for a dueling, or even like practice dueling, I won't bother. I would not bother at all. It doesn't feel sturdy enough. Yes, it's nice and light, but it isn't designed for that at all. It's not designed for any kind of impact whatsoever. I would say I wouldn't even bother attempting it for fear of just causing irreparable damage. I won't really bother with any of them, to be fair, but you get the idea. That noise is irritating. That noise is absolutely irritating. Let's just have a quick look what it looks like on the stand. There you go. Sits quite nice on the stand, actually. Looks quite lovely, that. So it sits in there, so there's like a little groove where one of these spikes can sit. Yeah, looks quite well. It's got a bit of movement, not completely solid. It looks okay. As for the hold itself, it's bulky around this bit here. Not heavy, bulky. So these bits stand out. It's not. I can't imagine swinging this around at all. You know, with any form of comfort or anything like that. There you have it. There is the Darth Revan Force FX Elite Lightsaber. I'm not sure what is elite about it. I'm going to be perfectly honest. In terms of the manufacturing, in terms of the design of it, I'm going to say it's lacking, to be quite honest. If it wasn't for a fact that this is a Revan lightsaber, and if it wasn't the fact that, you know, I kind of love the character to a point, and I think it would actually look, it's going to look great as a collectible piece, I would not recommend it whatsoever compared to Dooku's, which is brilliantly designed. It's, you know, got a good heft to it, got a good weight to it. Sarge Ventress as well, feels sturdy, it's really well designed, it's got nice little bits of rubber in it. Even the Kylo Ren one, all the detailing on that, you know, compared to those, I don't think this is worth it. Not if you're just gonna, you know, let your kid bash around with it or things like that. I would not recommend it whatsoever. But purely as a collector's piece, sure, fine. It's gonna look great on the wall, it's gonna look great on the mantelpiece, wherever you want to put it. You know, if you are a massive fan of Revan like I am, you know, you're gonna enjoy it being there. But yes, it's just some of those design decisions are a bit disappointing. The overall plastic look of it, the markings on it, that noise, I hate that noise. That really irritates me. Really irritates me. What a shame, what an absolute shame. But thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave it there. This has been a bit longer of a review than I thought it would be, but like I said, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to try and get all these up on the wall finally. It's been a few months for some of these lightsabers, just dotted around, but yes, I'm going to get them up on the wall. The Revan one will also be up on the wall as well, so you'll get to look forward to seeing them in other videos going forward. But again, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and please do like it, please do leave a comment. What do you think about the lightsaber? Do you think it looks good? I mean, it does. That's the thing, it feels like I've just, you know, crapped all over it, but it does look, see, at a distance, it does look good. It does look unique. It's a unique looking lightsaber. It's just the little nitpicks, they add up, they really do. That squeaky thing, I mean, that'll just be this particular one, but you know, the little things about it just add up, and they seem to be creeping in more often than not with these lightsabers. But like I said, enough of that. Like I said, if you do like this video, please do like it, you know, leave a comment, get in touch, subscribe to the channel for more things like this. I'm not sure when the next one's going to come, you know, probably won't be for a good long while. You know, this year was a good year for picking up lightsabers. I do have other Black Series 6-inch figure videos going on, but my main speciality is movie reviews and TV show reactions as well. I just do these for a bit of fun. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.